And you are looking at live pictures of Liz Truss's first PMQs as the new UK Prime Minister. She's been taking part in that first session in the House of Commons. She only became Prime Minister on Tuesday, replacing Boris Johnson. And one of the key themes in this first PMQs session, as she was questioned by the opposition Labour Party leader Keir Starmer, was energy and how she's going to pay for an energy plan that she says she'll reveal tomorrow. Keir Starmer wants it to be via a windfall tax.
Tackling this issue, she's already laid out her priorities, and sorting out the ambulance service is one of them. I hope that we will be able to work together, particularly on areas we agree on, and I know that we have had strong support from the opposition in opposing Vladimir Putin's appalling war in Ukraine, and I want us to continue to stand up to that appalling Russian aggression that has led to the energy crisis we face now. I am against a windfall tax. I believe it is the wrong thing to be putting companies off investing in the United Kingdom just when we need to be growing the economy. Well, I understand that people across our country are struggling with the cost of living and they're struggling with their energy bills. And that is why I, as Prime Minister, will take immediate action to help people with the cost of their energy bills. And I will be making an announcement to this House on that tomorrow, and giving people certainty to make sure that they are able to get through this winter and be able to have the energy supplies and be able to afford it. I will make sure in our energy plan that will help support businesses and people with the immediate price crisis, as well as making sure there are long-term supplies available, will help businesses as well as helping individual households.
Well, you heard there that confirmation from Liz Truss that her energy plan will be revealed in full on Thursday. Before Prime Minister's questions, Liz Truss was busy putting together her cabinet, making the major ministerial appointments first. The cabinet is being called the most diverse the UK has ever had. For the first time ever, the 4 key offices of state are not headed by white men. Kwasi Kwarteng's been appointed the new Chancellor, which makes him Britain's first black finance minister. Priti Patel is replaced as Home Secretary by Suella Braverman. One of Liz Truss's closest friends and allies, Therese Coffey, is the new Health Secretary. James Cleverly takes the role of Foreign Secretary. There's also continuity at the Ministry of Defence, though, not changes there. Ben Wallace continues in his post as Defence Secretary. Well, the newly appointed ministers have already held their first cabinet meeting. Liz Truss used her first speech outside Downing Street to set out their priorities. She says her ministers will be focusing on growth for the economy, dealing with the energy and the cost of living crisis, and improving the National Health Service. Liz Truss also needs to divide a united Conservative Party as she tackles what is a series of crises for the UK. And for more on this, let's go to our UK correspondent, Alex Isaac, who's joining me live now from London. Alex, we heard their confirmation from Liz Truss that we will get the detail of her energy plan on Thursday. She says she'll set it out in front of the House of Commons. What do we know about it so far?
Well, we do believe that it is going to be putting a freeze on energy costs and working with wholesale suppliers. And that could potentially cost over £190 billion. Now, that number is going up and down. Depends who you're speaking to, because obviously nothing is actually confirmed till tomorrow. And even in PMQs, Truss has been quite vague about exactly what's going to happen, even though she has been pressed on it by many members of the opposition and even her own party as well. We're thinking, though, that she's going to be using government taxes to help with this freeze and offset the funds there and not take it away from the people and the public and what they're needing as well. So she's also been talking about the NHS, she's been talking about the economy. She believes that cutting taxes will help the economy grow. Obviously, there are some economists out there who are concerned about rising inflation and obviously a recession, but she has been quite positive going forward. So it will be really interesting to see what exactly the package looks like tomorrow. But what we are hoping is that we're going to see an energy price cap that most people could at least be a little bit comfortable with.
Alex, thank you.